Hello.
And who are you, sir?
My name is Barry.
And what do you do here at Strategicon?
At the moment, we have a new room. We haven't quite decided what the name is, so at the moment we're calling it the Wargame Bunker. Okay. And basically, we're trying to give a place for people who are war gamers who don't really have the same type of game structure as board gamers, which are down in the board game room. We're trying to give them an environment where they can play. That basically means that we have maybe a huge table like here, but we've only got roughly maybe 3 guys sitting here. And this game may take all day. It may take 2 days. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to offer an environment for war gamers, larger table spaces, small number of players who can sit here and game all day. For instance, over on the far right, we're actually having what we call a campaign tournament. We started at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to go to 9 o'clock at night. That's 11 hours. In this case, it's Here I Stand, which is a GMT game in the Reformation. You've got, in one game, we've got 6 players, and in another game, we've got 5 players. But the difference here is that they're going to be here all day. And there'll be a couple of breaks for them to go get something to eat so their mind can get off of the game for a while. But basically, they're doing an 11-hour game.
Wow.
We're offering...
That's one game. That's 11 hours. All right.
That's 11 hours when we cut it off. It could be shorter. It could be longer. Now, at 9 o'clock at night, unless the players decide that they want to continue on, and they can go on to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but officially, if you want to end it, then at the last turn, we're done, we'll decide who the winner is. In reward for that, unlike the other games that are available, because they're here all day, the winner of this game will receive 50 what they call dealer dollars, but I think it's more of a con dollar now, because the con dollars can be used for buying things in the dealer room, paying their badges, buying the shirts. So it's more of a con dollar. So there is an incentive that, hey, look, I'm here all day, but if I win, I got 50. The other players, number 2 through 6, they'll get $10 a piece. Okay, so. Yeah, it's a big commitment in time, but the advantage is that most of us don't have 5 or 6 guys that can get together and game all day.
I know, that was the problem. My father used to play War in the Pacific.
Yeah, so you understand.
War in the West and War in the East. And these were huge, absolutely huge games that required hours and hours and hours of play.
Yes.
Campaign in North Africa.
Yes.
He loved that game, but he had problems finding them.
I know exactly what you mean. I mean, I'm a big fan of the monster games. That's basically what they are. The monster games that when we were talking, you know, World of Flames is a good example. Okay, now we're not talking a monster game that's 1 or 2 days. We're talking weeks. You know, or something like World of War, the successor game for the Third Reich. I mean, that's a lifestyle choice.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when you're talking a massive rule book, so when guys get together to play this, you know, it's like, well, okay, it's 6 o'clock at night, I gotta go home. Wait a minute. Or I've spent 3 weekends playing this, it's not going the way I want. Well, I'm gonna quit. And I'm going to go do something else, and the other guys who just have a chance to be able to take their revenge are like, wait a minute, now it's getting good for me and you're leaving. So what we want here is we want to be able to say, look, not necessarily those 2 I just mentioned that take days and weeks, but if you got a game that you can play all day, maybe even go over 2 days, if we can accommodate you, this is where you can come to do it, because downstairs they're more Euro games, and I mean, when they talk a 4-hour game, that's a long game to them. Okay, 4 hours. It may take us 4 hours to set up. You know, so that's it. That's basically what we're trying to do. And the other thing is basically there's a lot of us out here. I mean, we're a niche within a niche. I mean, there's board gamers are not a main. You know, this is not a mainstream thing. So, and then the war gamers are a niche within that. And then there's some of us, you know, heaven forbid. Oh, well, I'm only do World War II. No, I only do the Napoleonic Wars. No, I only do American Civil War. I mean, come on. I'm lucky. You know, if I get somebody on the other side and I can throw dice with you, I'm happy. Okay, so that's it. So that is exactly what we're trying to offer here.
Is there anything you like to add?
I'm sorry?
Anything you like to add?
Sure. Strategicon has 3 conventions a year in LA. And I don't know why, but the West Coast war gamers do not seem to be as supportive as the East Coast war gamers. Look at WBC.
Oh.
I've been there, massive number of people. You know, a game that's 5-10 years old, 30, 40 people sitting there to play it. I'm lucky if we can get 4 or 6 guys here. I mean, again, for the Here I Stand, it's pretty good because we got 12 guys, which shocked the heck out of me. I did not expect that. So next con we're going to do Virgin Quake because it's a little bit more current. So I would ask that if you're in the LA area, you know, give us a shot. Come down and contribute to the hobby, the war gaming side of it. Not to mention the Euros is not bad and the other board games, but hey, if this is what you are, then we're here for you.
Oh man, I wish my father was still around because he liked big war games like that.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And you know, I remember them sitting there at the ping pong table because my father had to get a ping pong table to set the maps to play this game.
Oh yeah.
I remember in Germany, he played the war game while he was still in the army. Because I remember going down there with him and huge table set up.
Yeah.
With all these games, you know, War in the Pacific, War in the West, and they all good.
That's the other advantage we have. If you look at the table we've got, not many of us in our house have tables like this, and that's even if we're allowed to play in the house. Usually we're relegated to the garage, right? Because the wife doesn't want us around. Oh, your little stinky friends, you know, go out in the garage and throw your dice and play your little games, you know. But you know, we got the table space here, so let's take advantage of it and bring some of those games out.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much.
All righty.